Okay, so what I want to do is show you how you can assign games in the Envisions curriculum. You should already be familiar with how to get there. So you just click on this Realize. And I got myself to the grade 3 lesson 1 multiplication as repeated addition. I'm a special education teacher, and I have to be really, really clever about how I motivate my students to actually go into Google Classroom and do an assignment. So for this lesson, I'm going to introduce it with a game. And that's the best way to kind of capture them and hook them into this lesson. So this is the game that I've seen, and I just assigned it to them. It's automatically going to go to them in Google Classroom. All you need to do is just type the last name of the student. I'm not going to put any students' names in here because that's private information. But you just type in your student's first or last name, and the student will pop up, and then give it a start date, and you have to give it a due date. I know some things in Google Classroom you don't, but with the Envisions website, you have to give it a due date, and you probably already know that. And once you do that, you assign it. Okay? So what I wanted to do is to play the game, because in order to help the students, you have to know what to do in those games, and you need to know what the game is teaching. So here we go. I really like this one because it took me a while to figure out. But all it's doing is really just grouping equal groups. So they want you to power 3 and make 15. And so you have to click back or forth to get it to be the right way. So this will be 3. And it'll equal to 15 because it's 3 groups of 5. So after you do that, you launch it, and then it powers energy into this robot. So the energy has to get an equal amount of power. Okay, so this one is 9. So we want 3 groups of 3, because 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. So we're giving them equal groups. Oh, I forgot to put launch. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's some sound to this, or maybe not. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so they'll have a multiplication equation up here. That'll help students because students may not really explicitly think about it. Okay, here's the sound. Okay, so this one is already set in equal groups. Oh, here we go. Okay. So the energy has to be equal that you power in the robot up with. And okay, so that's really something fun for students. Is how you want to do that. Is this right? No, that's not right. Well, there we go. Okay, so some people don't really pay much attention to the games, but I make sure I do because my students really enjoy that. So start assigning games for your Envisions curriculum.